Hey everyone, I just wanted to talk about the importance of establishing a relationship with your customers and following up with them. And I'm just going to give you some ideas on how I follow up with my customers, especially my newest customers. One of the first things I do whenever I look at my order history and I see that I have a new customer order, I send them an email. Every single order I get, whether it be in an event or outside of an event, whatever, if I have a new order, they automatically get an email. I have an email already set up to where all I have to do is edit the name and their products, and I shoot the email out to them. So it's super easy. I just use the same email with every new order. I always, mention their name, Dear Susie, thank you for your order. I hope you enjoy your purchase, your Snarky Bar purchase or whatever. I always pick something out that they purchased, and I would say, that's one of my favorite products, and this is why, blah, 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 and I give a reason why I personally love the product, and it may not even be a reason why they chose it, but I'm giving them like an extra idea on what they can use the product for. And another thing I do is I always share my blog, and I always share a link to my Facebook fan page for my business, so they can go and like that. And I also ask them to share my page with their friends, and that's just a way for me to network and reach out and meet new people. And if they love the products, they're going to share those same products with their friends, and this is what I love, and this is why I love it. So I always ask the person to, be sure and share my website with your friends, and just to pass my information along to them. And another thing I do is I ask if there was any other products maybe they were interested in but didn't purchase this time, and that way I can get an idea of what samples to send them. But that's the first thing I do. Number one is every customer gets an email as soon as they order. That is, as soon as I see a new order, the email is automatically sent out to them. And that's my first step in establishing a personal relationship with them. I want them to know that it's not all about the sales with them. I'm there to help them find stuff. I'm there to help them if any issues arise. If they get a product in and there was something wrong with it, it was damaged, or maybe they were missing a product, it's not their responsibility to call home office. That's mine. As their consultant, it's my responsibility to call home office or send in a support request to try to get that fixed. You never put that on the customer. That's always your responsibility. So that's one thing you never do, is you never tell the customer to call home office themselves. That's kind of rude. So you need to take that responsibility on yourself. And after I shoot the email out, I get a thank you card, a handwritten thank you card. I had these made with my information on them on Vistaprint, but I always write a handwritten note. Dear Susie, thank you for your purchase and supporting my small business. And, I get blah, 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 whatever you want to say, but it's always a thank you. If you need any help or if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And I always include a sample that goes along with something they ordered. Let's say they ordered a Snarky Bar, and like the classic Snarky, I will include a sample of the Snarky Butter because it goes absolutely great with the classic Snarky Bar. If they ordered the BFF, throw in a sample of Night and Day. Or if they ordered, both the BFF and Night and Day, you can throw in a sample of any of our masks. Would be perfect. So I always try to include a sample that goes along with something that they've bought. You do not have to go all out and get these personalized cards. You can pick up blank cards at Walmart or Staples or Target or wherever. This is just something I like to do because they match my business cards, and it's just a way for me to brand myself. I like to have all my stuff to match that I send out. And these go out immediately. As soon as I send their thank you email, these get put in the mail to them. And yet again, another way to establish that personal relationship. These are always handwritten. I never have generic thank you cards. I always handwrite everything to my customers. These go out to all customers, new, old, no matter how many times they purchase. When they purchase, they get a thank you card. And next step is you always need to follow their order status. if it's shipped, if it's sitting there, you know, for 10 days and it still hasn't shipped, you need to call home office, or you need to call or submit a support request, and you need to let the customer know what's going on. Yeah, look, you know, I've seen that your order has sat there for a while. I'm doing everything I can to get an answer. Just bear with me, and we'll get this fixed as soon as possible. Just keep them in the know. And as soon as their order ships, ship them or email them their tracking number. Yes, they more than likely will get an email from Posh that their order has shipped, but it's much more personal when it comes from you. Hey girl, I just wanted to let you know I'm so excited. Your order just shipped out today. You should get it in just a couple days. So, give them their tracking number, and I always write their tracking number down for my records. I put that on my customer follow-up sheet, and I write their order down, the day that it shipped, and their tracking number, so I can keep track of that too. So one of the reasons why I do that is because I keep tabs on whenever they receive their order. So let's say they receive their order tomorrow. I'm going to follow up with them on Saturday, because tomorrow would be a Friday. I'm going to follow up with them on Saturday. I always follow up with them 24 hours after their order's been delivered. I just ask them, hey, you know, I saw that your order was delivered. I'm just making sure everything that you ordered arrived safely. And if you have any questions over anything, just let me know. Yet again, another way to establish that personal relationship with your customers. And you're checking on them. You're making sure their order's okay. You're making sure they got everything. And you're making sure there's no issues with anything in their order. And that is another step to follow up with them. That's one of the major steps, in my opinion, because if you leave that alone and you let it go and you don't follow up within that 24 hours, to me, that's a missed opportunity, especially if they're missing something in their shipment and you don't even bother to contact them to see if they got everything. You know, you're missing out on more than likely another order from that person because you didn't take the time to check on them and make sure that everything was okay. So that is my 24-hour follow-up. And then a week after that, I send them another email or I send them a message on Facebook, you know, just depending on what they're comfortable with. And yet again, I just check in on them. Hey, I was wondering how you like that BFF. Let me know if you have any problems with it, or, you know, if you want to try something new. There's always ways to follow up with them. The 1 week follow-up is really important too, because they may have tried the stripper and maybe it was just way too strong for their skin. And you need to know stuff like that. And you need to know if there's something going on with the products that maybe they don't like or maybe they disagree with, so you can try to get that fixed for them. And after that 1 week follow-up, I let things go for a little bit, you know, and I let them enjoy their products. And then I follow up with them in another 6 weeks, 8 weeks. You know, our products last quite a while, especially stuff like BFF and Night and Day. Hand creams I go through really quickly just because I use them all the time. And you can follow up with them a little sooner on hand creams and stuff like that. But always a 6 to 8 week mark I follow up. You know, hey, it's been a few weeks since you've ordered. I was just wondering if you're running low on the BFF. Guess what? It's on sale today for $17. You know, I'd be more than happy to put an order in for you. Just let me know and I can get your cart ready, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's super easy and it's so, so vital to your business. And one of the things we always stress is making a personal connection with your customers. This is not all about dollar signs. You're looking to better someone's life. You're looking to make someone feel really, really special. And every time they look at those products, they need to think of you. And they need to know that they are more than just a number in your eyes, and they're more than just a customer. I really try to get to know all of my customers as well as I possibly can. Some people, you know, are going to be hit and miss. There's some customers that I've emailed and I've never heard from them again, and that's okay. You know, they still order, but they may not email me, and that's fine. I still email them. I still reach out to them, and that's my job as a consultant. Just because they're not replying to me doesn't mean they don't appreciate that message. So I always send that. And here is an example. Hold on one second. Let me get one out. Of my customer follow-up sheets that I keep in my planner. these always include their name, their address, their phone number, their email, any notes about anything that I know about them. Are they allergic to, during an event, did they tell me they were allergic to shea butter or they were allergic to aloe? Anything that's super important, you need to write that down. And it also includes what products they ordered. Everything that they ordered, if it was under an event, I put the event name down. I also put down the date it was ordered, and there's a space there for ship date. And I also have a little checklist at the bottom so I know when to do everything. Did I mail the thank you card? Did I follow up in 24 hours after the product was received? Did I follow up in a week? And did I do my 6-week follow-up? And I have this little window up here at the top, and this is my date that I write in for the 6 to 8 week follow-up. So all I have to do is glance at this. I'll stick this in, like, if they ordered in beginning of April, I'll stick this in my May, at the end of my May calendar in my planner. So I know when I look at this, I need to follow up with this person, let's say May 16th. So I write that date up here. So as soon as I look on the back of my May calendar, I know I need to either call these people or I need to email them and make sure they're not running low on product, because you don't want anybody to run out of the product. So, but that's how I do my follow-ups, and that's how I stay in contact with my customers. I always share that they can add me on Facebook too. If they want to add me personally as a friend on Facebook, that option is always there. A lot of people do, some people don't, and that's fine. You leave it up to them. I never add my customers if I find them on Facebook, because I've gotten new customers before in my order history and I have no idea who they are, and I find them on Facebook, but I don't send them a friend request. That's kind of stalkerish to me. So what I do is, I send them the email and say, hey, you can find me easily on Facebook. I'll even share my Facebook link with them, my personal page. And if they want to add me as a friend, they're more than welcome to. But I'm not going to push that on them. I give them that option to add me as a friend. And but like I said, I really try to get to know my customers, and I really try to establish that personal relationship with them. It really does mean the world to them. When you mention them by name, whether it be in an email or a handwritten card, that really means a lot to somebody. And I think it's everything. I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Nope, I lost my train of thought again. I just think it's super important that we all do this, and I just don't want anybody to miss out on any opportunities, and I don't want anybody to lose any customers. So try to make this about them and not about you.